me G-A-S-N-O-E. And suckers cause them static cause they still be disagreeing. I don't give a, cause I'm from FLI and tons is low. If you ever shoot through my city, now you know. Cause we are strictly business and we also got a pride. And if you don't like it, I suggest you break wide. Suckers study looking for the M-O-N-E-Y. Thinking that he was the best one, so they I ain't got time to see what he been out. To give up all his money and he give up what he got. That's the way I am, MC B cannot be different. Never change the ways for the world or the government. If I was the president, then I would state facts. You leave it up to me, I paint the White House black and it can feature in your front. If I was a then my gold would be stolen. But my name breathe on everything I own. And when I get my Jeep, I'm putting breed on the chrome. Shine it up good, kick it through my neighborhood. Motorola phone, fat rims and a Kenwood. Put the kid around it, and then I'll have it drop. Just because the riding people think I'm selling, but they don't feature your front. There ain't a feature in your front. Your flash, man, drop that. To the rules of the world. Live my life raw cause I never liked the law. Wear top 10s of use jeans, selling big Yankee tip for tat to the like much dollars but I never break a sweat. Trying to move out, my posse saying, you got my back and I got yours. What time is it? Tear down the door. Yo, well, let's start this party up, right? Pick out that fat dance.
Chavez Ravine. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Dodgers. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against a guy who's made big strides since arriving stateside, the Korean-born left-hander Hyun-Jin Ryu. Brandon Phillips makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So Phillips retired here to start things out, and with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. Joey Votto will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Roger Bernardina will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just one hit in his past 4 ball games. And now he'll try to bunt down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself.
Check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Todd Frazier will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taken now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
2 out with the man at first. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Ryan Ludwig will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on now. A.J. Ellis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Turner, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Now a ball lined toward right center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Yasiel Puig will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging. And his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078. So he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. And Mesoraco will put this one away to retire the... Chris Heisey leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The Reds, center fielder.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Devin Mesoraco will be the batter. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And he drops that one in for strike two. And he got him.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Matt Latos will take his first cut to the ball game here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Andre Ethier will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And this is knocked down on the mound.
And that's a pretty good job of staying with the ball because he doesn't really panic after he clanked it. And then he just regathers himself and fires a strike to first to get the out.
Number 93 will stand in now, and he's an imposing figure up there, currently 7th in the National League in home runs. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You talk about getting the bat head out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Juan Uribe will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Here's a look over to first. Smart to keep an eye on him.
Come on, let's keep it going.
And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running towards second. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, if that was a hit and run, I guess you say it worked out. He's got that huge hole on the right side, yet even with the shortstop staying home, he manages to find a much smaller hole on the left side, but hey, he made it work.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in.
Batting ninth, catcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. 416 feet, the estimate on that last home run. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2. A.J. Ellis will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We've played 2, and Los Angeles is back alongside Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Zach Cozart is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
This is a hard-hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Joey Votto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Ethier has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Roger Bernardina will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good curveball, strike 2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down. He gets the previous guy to fly out. Then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
Will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Fouled back. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play at third to come down with it. He's out caught stealing, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail 3-2. Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Justin Turner.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now, heading for third, and the throw in gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Well, that didn't take long. You get the triple, then on the very first pitch, here comes the sacrifice fly to get him home.
Yasiel Puig will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Andre Ethier will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Almost any center fielder will tell you that this is the toughest play for them to make. The ball that's lined straight at him. It's hard to get a good read on whether you should go back, charge, or just hold your ground. But he's able to make this play without too much trouble.
Number 93 will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Hard hit towards center. In there, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Juan Uribe will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swing and a high chopper to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 3 innings complete. Dodgers lead this one 4-2. Now to get us going here in the 4th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Sounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Ryan Ludwig is at the plate as he takes a called strike one.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And this pitch is swung on and missed by Ludwig, 0-2.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Chris Heisey will dig in. He popped out his first time. And this ball will be chopped foul. Strike two called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
And Uribe will make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 4-3. James Newcomb will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Center fielder, James Newcomb.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Latos has to go to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Here's a pitch popped up, but should be playable for Mesoraco. Mesoraco is there, and he puts the Dodgers leave one. Then it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder if he was not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Turner for one on the first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Boy, and that's just a tough turn at second as they go around the horn. Now, he's got to hang in there because he knows he's going to get upended. And in the end, they wind up getting just the force on the lead runner.
Pitch swung on and missed. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15.
Roger Bernardina will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And he swings under the curveball here as this is popped up. Back behind second. And no one can get there as it falls. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. And he's safe. Todd Frazier will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Frazier.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Chad Billingsley is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Todd Frazier will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here, and 2 away. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4. Ryan Ludwig will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Called strike 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the... Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Offense, apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Yasiel Puig is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Bernardino will pull this one in. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Chris Heisey will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. And the 6th inning will start with a swing and a routine ground ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Devin Mesoraco will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First pitch is swung on and hit softly over toward the right side of the infield. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Matt Latos will get the call to bat for himself here with his guys up a run here in the 6th. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And whether you wanted to or not, when the 2 guys in front of you make first pitch outs, you have to be taken.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 5-4. Number 93 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll approach him a little differently now that he's 2 for 2 off him. They might not be so eager to go right after him.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far.
Get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
All season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. You know, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. J.J. Hoover will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 60.
James Newcomb will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Carl Crawford is out into the on-deck circle now, so that would appear to mean the end for Chad Billingsley. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. A.J. Ellis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Here comes Crawford around third.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one off the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Justin Turner will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Adrian Gonzalez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Reds 5. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Brandon Phillips will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing.
You better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back.
Damage from there.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Newcomb has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Zach Cozart will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Sam LeCure will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier waiting his turn on deck. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. 19th home run for him on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Andre Ethier will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch on the way. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And this is handled by Ludwig now for the first out.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Number 93 will dig in with one in and one away. Here's the first offering. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Juan Uribe will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Runners off for second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
James Newcomb will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Carl Crawford get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Reds 5. Brian Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Roger Bernardina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Newcomb is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Todd Frazier will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch of the at-bat is lined hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ryan Ludwig will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Right field. Puig is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Newcomb is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Reds lead 1, still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. A.J. Ellis will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, A.J. Ellis.
And the inning will start with a chopper fouled at home plate. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. We've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single. It gives him a lot more than that. Drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Justin Turner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, the inning starts nicely with that leadoff double, but aside from a strikeout, A ground ball to short is about the last thing you want to have happen. If this is to the second baseman, that's great, but that's just a wasted out here.
Adrian Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Yasiel Puig will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Devin Mesoraco will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And if these guys can hang on, the winning pitcher in this one would be the right-hander Chad Billingsley. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Brandon Phillips is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row. And that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
And if we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Juan Uribe. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been getting nearer to first pitch from storied Dodger Stadium. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Still one of the best around, even after 52 years now. A look at Dodger Stadium in Southern California. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Dodgers. To quote the best in the business, it's time for Dodger baseball. Hi, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you, alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cincinnati Reds as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Set to face these guys, he's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So it's a leadoff base runner here for Cincinnati. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Skip Schumacher is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Checked by Herron. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw in the dirt, but there to save it is Gonzalez, and a fine play there to record the putout.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. Ryan Ludwig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Carl Crawford will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on-base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Oh, this is just a very tough play here in the outfield. A lot of times you're going to see the ground jar the ball loose, but he looks this one in all the way, lays out, and winds up hanging on to the ball.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Adrian Gonzalez will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Yasiel Puig will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. They'll flip it on to Santiago for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. Zach Kozar will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. In there for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And Ramirez won't get that one. It's into center, a base hit.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Brian Pena will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second. Ramon Santiago will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Hit hard toward the right side. And this is past Adrian down the line, a fair ball. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say he didn't care too much for that call at the plate. But was he right? Show track says... Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of a beef up there. That pitch looked to be a good few inches off the plate, and that's a tough way to go down. You know, no hitter likes to have the bat taken out of his hands.
First offering on the way. Right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business, and he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. Andre Ethier will stand in as he'll enter play 4th in the National League batting race.
Left fielder, Andre.
And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw from Santiago will take care of him at first for the first out. Hanley Ramirez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. Juan Uribe will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And that's going to land foul. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Around first, heading for second now. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. A.J. Ellis will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Frazier down at third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... Joey Votto is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Joey.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Oh, and this goes right past him. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. You guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Zach Cozart will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And it's a foul ball. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Dan Herron makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge, 0-1. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and it's back to the top of the order now. Here's Carl Crawford. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Schumacher's there to take it in, and there are 2 away now. Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's running towards second. There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run dinger for Adrian Gonzalez. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have cut this to a 4-2 score now. Yasiel Puig will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. 1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he goes into a slide. Can he get up and get him? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time. Ramon Santiago will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Ramon Santiago.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Puig is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Homer Bailey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after them.
Here's a ground ball to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself. Billy Hamilton will stand in. He singled and later scored back in the first. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-1.
One was out on a corner, but I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Fouled back. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball taken there by Uribe. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Skip Schumacher will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Checked by Herron. Now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Andre Ethier will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Schumacher is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Hanley Ramirez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. First pitch coming. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. For Ramirez, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. And he's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now the runner's trying for third. And the throw goes to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. A.J. Ellis will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Joey Votto will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
On the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Leadoff man retired. Here's the 3rd baseman, Todd Frazier.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off, foul. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, apparently he just got his gas tank refilled during the last half inning, because I'll tell you, he's come out looking as sharp as he has the whole ballgame.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th, and that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. And this is low, ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Splitter, 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. Dan Herron will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitcher, James Newcomb.
First pitch to him. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, and you know, sometimes when you don't have your best stuff, you can still go out there and help your guys out by swinging the bat. Sure enough, he goes after this pitch here, and he's going to wind up on first base with a base hit.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Lined into left field, and that's a base hit.
This pitch is on the outside part of the plate with some movement, but you see it there. He just goes down and flips it the other way over the shortstop's head. That's about all you can do.
Justin Turner will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this ball will be chopped foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yasiel Puig will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. The second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Andre Ethier is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And a dive, but he's back in there. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
And the runner's coming home. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. And this will be fouled away. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of... Zach Cozart will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Brian Pena stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Crawford will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Through Juan Uribe will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. He's got it. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. James Newcomb has grabbed a bat here, and it looks like he'll hit for the pitcher, Heron.
James Newcomb.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Brandon Phillips will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
Stephen Fife is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Stephen Fife.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Fouled straight back. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. But this will land foul shy of the wall. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Billy Hamilton will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And there's ball 1. Well hit here, but right at Ramirez it's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line-out.
Skip Schumacher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Fouled back. Ready with another 0-2. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Reds are down in. Sean Marshall will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Carl Crawford will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
An 89-mile-an-hour fastball is not overpowering by any stretch, but it sure had him on his back foot.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the toss goes to Marshall at the bag for the out.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Ludwig will make the play for route number 2. Adrian Gonzalez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now a ground ball here just to the left of second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Joey Votto will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Puig is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Todd Frazier will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball.
Shake it off and get the next guy.
And sometimes you almost wonder why he doesn't just throw the knuckleball on every pitch. Here, he uses it to get ahead, and then he goes away from it, and it comes back to haunt him.
Ryan Ludwig stands in as he looks at ball one here. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? We're in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Yasiel.
Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet it gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. A look there at our line score. All even here at Dodger Stadium as we play inning number 8. Hanley Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And he lays off for ball 1. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And that ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. 32 now for the season, and it's now 6-4. So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
A.J. Ellis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. For Uribe, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Throw comes in from Ludwig, and that will hold that runner at third base. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. J.J. Hoover will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Number 93 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 93.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen coming on this 2-run home run. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Zach Cozart will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick one.
Brian Pena stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, that's a very effective pitch right here. Just a little backdoor cut fastball. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but it has just enough to catch that outside edge for a called 3rd strike.
Ramon Santiago is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward